Welcome to part 2 of the Automated Call-ins video series. In this video, we'll see how a client completes a call-in and how you as a staff member can follow up on it. Now let's see how the call-in process works from the client's perspective. I'm going to have my client use his assigned PIN to complete a call-in to my agency's automated system while we watch and listen.
Welcome to the Audemon telephone reporting system. To continue in English, press 1.
Para otros libros, oprime 2.
Enter your PIN followed by the pound sign. In order to complete your check-in, you must answer the following questions truthfully. Press any key to continue. Has your home address changed since your last check-in? Press 1 for yes, or 2 for no. At the tone, say your new address followed by the pound sign.
835 East Sparrow Street, Phoenix, Arizona, 85281.
Has your primary phone number changed since your last check-in? Press 1 for yes, and 2 for no. At the tone, say your new phone number followed by the pound sign.
602-555-9877.
Have you been arrested or in trouble since your last check-in? Press 1 for yes, and 2 for no. Has your employment changed in the last 30 days? Press 1 for yes, and 2 for no. Thank you. Your check-in was completed successfully. Your next scheduled check-in is Tuesday, December 7th, 2021. Goodbye.
As you saw, the system asked the client questions and he responded with the touch-tone keypad or verbally when prompted. Now let's go back to Ames to see how the system documented his call-in. On the home page, I have a notification for an automated call-in follow-up. Also, check out this automated call-in follow-up needed widget, which displays my client's name because his call-in has been flagged for follow-up. Ames flags a call-in for follow-up if the client answers certain questions a certain way. Your agency chooses which responses the system should flag. I'll click on the arrow to view the details of this call-in. The contact details display the date and time of the call-in and the phone number the client called in from. The individual responses that need follow-up display this yellow flag. The first question asked if the client's home address had changed, and he answered yes. My agency wants to know about any changes to addresses, so this was flagged for follow-up. Here I can see the system recorded the client verbally stating his address. Ames transcribes the recording here, but transcripts may not always be accurate, so we recommend you listen to the recording for confirmation.
835 East Sparrow Street, Phoenix, Arizona, 85281.
There's also an Add Address button here so that I can easily add the new address to the client's profile. This action just adds the new address but won't remove any previous ones. However, if I mark it primary, it will overwrite the primary status on any previous addresses. Once I add the address, that follow-up flag automatically disappears. The next flagged question is regarding the client's primary phone number. Once again, I can read the transcript, play the recording, and add the phone number to the client's profile to clear the flag. The last flagged question asked whether the client's employment status had changed, and he answered yes. I need to learn more about what this change is, so I'll reach out to him to discuss it and then determine what action to take next. Once I'm done with that, I can click on the X to manually clear the flag. When I'm done with follow-ups, I'll click Save, and the call-in status now shows completed. So what are some other outcomes of an automated call-in? Let's say the client calls in, answers all the questions, but none of their responses required follow-up. The system automatically marks the call-in completed, and you can review the client's responses if desired. If the client does not attempt to call in during the required period, you'll receive a missed call-in notification, and the system automatically marks the call-in as missed. Now let's say the client calls in, answers 1 or 2 questions, but then hangs up or gets disconnected before answering the rest. This is considered an incomplete call-in, and it's automatically flagged for follow-up. The client has a couple choices here. If they call back in and answer all the questions before the required period expires, AIMS automatically updates the call-in to show completed. If the client doesn't call back in, it's up to you to review their incomplete call-in and manually finalize it as completed, missed, or excused based on your agency's protocol and your client's circumstances. Now you know how to manage automated call-ins. Thanks for watching.